What is up everybody, it's your boy Lance back at it again with a new One Punch Man the Strongest video. Today we're going to be looking at 3 LSSRs and who you should choose for your lineup. Now, a lot of you have been asking, who should I choose? RMG, ATT, Amai? But I only have 160 BT. How do I pick one of them? Well, in this guide we'll be going through each and every character's strengths, weaknesses, purpose in the game, and you get to know which unit I would recommend personally for you. I'll lay out a few scenarios in which you pick this unit instead of the other unit and what will happen, what you can expect, so you have a little bit of knowledge on which characters will benefit you the most. So I think this is a good point in the video where I have your attention and you can know about the giveaway that's coming up. So the goal is 1,500 subscribers and we're at 1,275 as of this morning. So hopefully we can reach it real quick before Amai banner. I'm giving away Koda Shop coupons. It's about 500 ringgit or 120 US dollars worth of Koda Shop coupons. So if you want it, come get it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It really helps with the channel, really helps with the progression of my career on YouTube, and I hope you have a good day ahead and please enjoy the video. So before we begin, just as a small disclaimer, this is 100% my opinion based on the information I've collected with a few input from some whales as well as some free-to-play players, namely Kyle, Yuri, Lami, Eve Kura. So I've gathered some of their opinions which I've seen throughout the Discord this week, and I formulated my own opinion based on that. If you don't agree, please comment why. Let me know your thoughts on the situation. I'm curious. This content contains spoilers, of course, so please proceed with caution if you don't want to be spoiled. So what you can expect from this video: a breakdown of 3 LSSRs, namely RMG, ATT as well as Amai Mas, observations of their meta lifespan in mixed PvP. So this is in Arena, Crossover Club War, we're using those as observation. Which keepsake is worth to get if you can only choose one? So this is a common question which I've been getting a lot, so I'm gonna address it in this video. And why you shouldn't pull on comeback. So these are basically what you can expect throughout the video. I hope to answer these questions as best as I can. So right into the thick of it we go. We're gonna start with a fan favorite, RMG. And as you can see, I'm using some of the slides from the tier list, but I just want to bring up some old points which I brought up last time so that you guys can have a little bit of a refresher. So she's a top tier PvE unit, highest DPS known on record with 5p, versatile in PvP. As you can see, she's doing really well as a core sniper in Crossover Club War, as well as a cleanup if she is P5, and she's very good in follow-up compositions, which I will detail in the future. Round 1 follow-up has insane synergy with ATT ults, dot triggers, RG, boom 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 boom, dead. High value in monster side PvP as well, but she has generally high value everywhere. Cons, as I said before, anti-healing in bomb nerfs her healing / lifesteal. Bomb core nullifies her ult, as you can see with the new Mirage Trial bounty missions against the bomb core. RMG ult actually doesn't do too much unless her damage threshold is insanely high. Limited slots in PvP, ATT as the preferred Esper, unless you can slot in more than one Esper. Most of the time you'll be going for ATT Vaccine Man, and she requires high investment. My RMG personally has about 360 SACs. So she does require a bit of SAC, but she doesn't need maybe 400 plus. I would say sweet spot will be around 250, 240. So 400 SACs probably overkill unless you're really going for all-in PvE. Next we have ATT, which is the unit that's out currently. Best DPS with KS in bomb core. As you can see now with Euro core, she's basically getting annihilated left, right and center. She has a strong metal life, not so much anymore after Suryu's buff, but still a considerably long metal life, about 4 months instead of 6.5. Versatile role, DPS, sub DPS as well as support. This is true. Essential for life clash, as you can see now. Everything is about ATT or RMG, one of them, and emblem PvE, as you can see. And the cons, main target for CC, OKO, Gilwin, Sonic. This is true. Even RMG is starting to be put in other teams so that they can handle ATT's rampage in Crossover Club War. Extremely expensive to build because extremely expensive to build, basically because it's an attack Genos. If you want to go balls to the wall offensive, then you're going to need ATT to have a lot of Star Ascension cards. Requires damage support, which is Veximan or Chose. And in Life Clash, if you don't have either, you're in threat of losing. But in normal gameplay, Veximan is very much easy to get, easy to build as well. Chose not so much, so I would always recommend the former over the latter. CEV2 nullifies her greatly, but that's a really long time away, so she has considerably a strong hold onto the meta till then. And next we have LSSR Amai. So undisputed best utility unit, but his time length is considerably shorter for mixed arena. Tenacity charge for bomb core plus speed up plus heal, very good utility. Max HP reduction minus 30% on his follow up. Basically a tank top master for your whole team, but his shields only last the first round, it doesn't refresh. Cons, utility outclassed by Sonic speed wise, so if you're going for mixed arena, you should probably go for Sonic. Follow up target can be redirected with max HP adjustments. Just have your other unit 31 or 32% more HP than your main DPS, e.g. Genos, and you're good to go. High tier PvP requires Monk set speed times 4. For the majority of the people watching this video, you probably will not need that much. Requires SAC tuning, so you can go from all the way from 400 to max SAC because you want to outspeed your enemies, so the only competition is your own enemies. So here I have a few scenarios for you to observe. Some of them depict the worst case scenario in which you only have 1 out of the 3 available units, and how you will perform or what you can expect from having only 1 of the 3 units available. So I will start with the best case scenario in which you get all 3 of these units. Either you're rich enough or you gambled and you won, which is something that I do not condone. Don't gamble your PT. Do not pool unless you have 180. So this allows you to excel in PvP and PvE. You have a very balanced range of units. Covers all your bases. You have single target DPS, AoE DPS, as well as a support. Is by far the strongest team comp in early bomb core, but it does have a high cost. It costs a lot of BT, 180 times 3, so 180, 360, 540. So 540 black tickets as well as 140 shuriken tickets for 2 keepsake for ATT as well as RMG keepsake. So rating, of course, is a 9 out of 10. It's not a 10 out of 10. So massive gains everywhere, but it's bloody expensive. That's why it's not 10 out of 10. Amai is just a temporary unit. Unless you're going for hero focused PvP, then he's a very long standing unit. But for mixed arena, mixed PvP, he's a temporary unit because Sonic V2 will be able to speed up your units much better. Resource gains from PvP and PvE, stonks. Aim, maintain competitive ranking or improve it, and as you can see, your boy Kral approved. So next we have scenario number 2. Get ATT now or on her comeback. No RMG, no Amai. Strongest AoE DPS for bomb meta PvP with keepsake, mind you. Mirage Trial is much easier, so you have a good team for PvE, but only for AoE PvE. Gyoro era, you're gonna go through hell. No Genos, suffer. If you have Genos and ATT, that's good, but resource wise, you're gonna need to transfer from Genos to ATT once bomb comes out. Future PvE content is going to be extremely difficult because you do not have RMG, so you still have to depend on Amai, BK or Boros if you have it. PvP will be subpar until Sonic V2 because you still require speed gears, cannot reach max damage, no carry. Simple as that. Rating, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It's not the worst idea, but it's certainly not good. Settles the pick RMG or ATT keepsake. Of course, you pick ATT because you don't have RMG. PvP and PvE will be slightly underwhelming because number 1, speed gears, very fast but no damage, very underwhelming. And you're wholly depending on ATT to carry. You don't have RMG for 5p follow up, for example. You can't use Genos in bomb core unless you're Mega Will. So 100% depending on ATT Vaccine Man. Your aim for this pool is you're saving BT and you're only getting Bomb, Sonic and Gale Win, and then you're going for SSR plus meta. So scenario number 3, you have RMG now, or you're planning to get her on a comeback. Potential PvP monster, she can be put into a follow-up composition in arena, but it's difficult to execute. The main unit which you will be waiting for is Gilwin, so that's quite some time into the future as well. PvP teams require insane HP to survive because you're running turtle teams, because you don't have Amai and you're waiting for a long time to get Sonic, so you only have RMG, you only have Euro, maybe you have Genos, and you're running Daytona Genos, so you have that. But if you don't have RMG now and you're planning to get her in a comeback, it's going to be 10 times worse. PvE single target is optimized, so you have the strongest PvE unit in the game. Multi PvP quite skewed, so skewed means you're screwed, so it will be extremely difficult for you to PvP with RMG only. As you can see with Mixed Arena right now, she's basically dying to every single Genos known to man, and it's the most cost effective BT plan because you're skipping multiple units, so you're only getting RMG, Sonic, Gilwin, Bomb, that's it. So you're not getting ATT, you're not getting Amai, you're not getting Genos if you want to get it again. You're not getting any other character. Rating 5 out of 10. Massive losses in PvP, that's why the rating is so bad, because you lose in one of the major focal points of this game, which is PvP, but you have a moderate victory in PvE. Settles the pick RMG ATT keepsake debate as well. Pick RMG because you don't have ATT. And PvP will be extremely underwhelming. PvE will be steady. It won't be fun, it won't be strong, but it will be stable. Aim, as I mentioned before, Bomb, Sonic, Gilwin, SSR plus. Reason, so gain resources via PvE to input into PvP. So you're basically using this time to farm with a PvE unit so that you can get better resources. Now, even my keyboard is impatient for Amai Mas. It changed the slide so damn fast. So get Amai, no ATT, no RMG. So this is only recommended to people who are quitting, okay? Because this is a dumb decision. Last bit to have fun with Genos. So you're basically pulling Amai to play super duper nuke Genos, and that's it. You're not gonna have ATT damage for bomb call. You're not going to have RMG for PvE. You're basically screwed. So no ATT, no damage in bomb call, as I said. No RMG, no PvE. Amai is merely a supportive unit and used for hero PvP for the long run. But you also see ATT in hero PvP, so good luck. So rating 2 out of 10, massive gains in PvP for a limited time. You're basically putting a timer on yourself up until bomb comes, and then you are dead. Losses everywhere else, PvP high potential to succeed till bomb. After bomb, you done boy. Aim, quit before bomb, and you just want to have fun before sayonara, finger fun. But personally, I would say if you really want to do this, you still might have a tough time in hero PvP, but you can probably get through it, maybe. I'm not so sure. It's pretty good, but since you're not getting ATT in hero PvP, it's pretty skewed. So good luck with that. I would never ever recommend this to anybody. So summary, frequently asked questions. Which unit should I skip? Out of these 3, the least damaging to skip is Amai. Should I get other units? DK, Suryu, free to play or small spenders? No. Save for SSR plus, get Bomb, Sonic, Gilwin. That's it. Who is my priority unit? Right now, I would say RMG over ATT because you can still farm for PvE. PvP is not so important right now. If you're willing to wait, then getting RMG is better. If you're not willing to wait, you want to play PvP during bomb call, you want to have fun, ATT is better. Which keepsake should I get, RMG or ATT, if I can only choose one? So this is the question everybody has been waiting for. In my opinion, if you must choose one, go for RMG. She has more utility for everything else. So she's really good in full up comms, she's really good at cleaning weak units, she's really good in PvE, she's really good in basically anything that you need to function in this game. So all-rounder, best keepsake to get for P5 would be RMG. So this is my point of view. Desperate times call for skip all. So you've heard me say this a few times throughout the video, and you must be wondering, what the hell are you thinking? So this is only applicable to long-term players. Let me just stop this now. Some of you may be thinking, oh, this guy is retarded, man, he's recommending to skip everything. It's just like, okay, first things first, I'm only asking you to skip the filler units mostly. So this will be Suryu, Drive Knight, Hellfire, Awakened Vacuum Man, that's it. If I'm not mistaken, that's it. Everything else you need to pull. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 months of BT to save. And then Horde BT for SSR Plus. So this is, as I said, applicable to only long-term players because SSR Plus is coming out next year only. So if you're in it for the long run, this is the point in the game where you realize that you need to save. So comeback, as I mentioned before, why should you not pull on a comeback banner? So you're basically investing into a dead unit. So comeback comes 3 months after the unit originally is released. So that means that its meta life has been cut short by 3 months. So let's say a unit's meta life is 4.5 months. So you're basically cut 3 months of it off and you have 1.5 months left to do. And in how much time do you need to train that unit within that 1.5 months to actually get it to a usable state? Quite a long time, right? So let's say you take 1 month to kill that. So you only have half a month to use that unit at its peak before it dies. Never a smart idea, guys. The only units which I would recommend to get on comeback would be probably ATT, RMG, Sonic, and mostly the PvE characters. That's it. Anything else, no. If you don't have, get RMG plus Keepsake for PvE. So if you don't have it now, please get it. At least secure your PvE profits if you cannot PvP. Controversial, I think this whole video is, personally. But at the same time, I think that it's a necessary stance to take because not all of us can afford to get every single unit and not all of us can afford to get every single keepsake. And let me know what you think down in the comments about this video, about my perception, about what I think. Let me know down in the comments. Don't skip RMG keepsake for Geowin's keepsake. Anyways, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay tuned for the giveaway, everybody. We've got a lot of prizes to give away and I'm really excited to do it. So 1,500 subs, everybody. Let's get there as soon as possible. And together, we'll grow together. And hopefully we can make it to the SSR Plus era and have more fun in the game. Peace.